أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم وانفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here. How are you all? Assalamu alaikum. Kindly make use of the chat box, inshallah. Let's keep this quite interactive, inshallah. Hope and pray that you all are well and good. Bismillahi ta'ala, in best state of health and iman, inshallah. Excited for the final day of the course? Inshallah. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are heading on towards the final session of this course named this Canva Mastery course, right? Wherein we learned how to design like a pro. And Alhamdulillah, all of the students have already started to design like a pro. And by now, probably you all have gained that confidence that you all can do something for yourselves, right? With this pro software in hand. Yes and no, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, type in. Let's keep this very, very interactive today, inshallah ta'ala. So, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we are heading on to the final session of this course, heading on to the completion of this course. Bismillah ta'ala, time passed by so fast, right? 15 days were like just few days, right? Subhanallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, Alhamdulillah, we had begun this course with an intention, right? Every day we were intending to learn the skill of editing or the graphic designing or the video editing, photo or video editing. We were learning the skill with an intention, with the right intention, right? Each and every day we rectified our intentions, and we are actually we set right our intentions. We have rectified the intentions every day so that we could gain rewards through this course that we are learning, right? So Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, towards the heading towards the completion of the course today as well, inshallah, we're going to rectify the intentions that whenever I'm given the opportunity to serve the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I would not hesitate or I would not stay back. Okay, please make an intention that whenever you're going given a project, even if be for the dunya or for the deen purpose, dear sisters and brothers, for the dawah works or any works, I want you all to make an intention that you're not going to set back. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. It's as said, every beautiful thing has to end, and every end is a new beginning, inshallah ta'ala. So today it would be the end of the course, but from tomorrow onwards, you are going to start off with any project, inshallah. Start with the Islamic project, start with any projects for the deen, for the dunya, whatever, dear sisters and brothers. Do not stay back, do not stay back. This is the skill that you all have learned. It is not just the what we say like a bookish knowledge. It's not the bookish knowledge, it's not maths, it's not science, it's not anything else. It is the skill that you have learned. You have to be continuously practicing this. Remember, practicing this can gain the perfection, right? Only with the practice you can gain perfection, and without the practice you cannot gain perfection here, because it is a skill and not a bookish knowledge. So dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to practice after this, inshallah ta'ala. So at the end of this course, I just want you all to practice this skill, inshallah, each and every day. So work for the dunya, work for the akhirah, work for the dawah projects, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, again I welcome you all to this final day of this course and the takmeel session. We are into the day 15th of this course, alhamdulillah. So we were into this journey, we were together into this journey with a purpose, right? With a purpose, with an intention, with the right intention, alhamdulillah, that we are learning this skill to seek pleasure of Almighty Allah, to serve the deen of Allah through this skill, or to pursue the career or earn this halal through this, right? So to educate ourselves with the skills, we also were here, right? Alhamdulillah. So we were here with our intention to use this skill fi sabilillah. And remember, one important thing I would like to tell you all: please do not use this skill against the deen of Allah. Please do not use it to promote the content that is not Islamic, not Islamic. So please make sure you are abided by the rulings of Islam, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, as a Muslim and a Muslimah, we have we can just use this skill for propagation, inshallah, because there is a hadith that states ballighu anni walau ayah. What does it say? It says that propagate even if you know a single ayah, right? So now, dear sisters and brothers, whenever you get across any Islamic reminder, any stuff, any Quranic reminders that you find it interesting and you want the people around you to know that, then just share it for the sake of Allah. Share it so that you can just gain your dunya as well as deen, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, from now on, inshallah, you all have to remember one thing, that whenever you are going to get anything that is beneficial, just share it out. Start your own accounts, create your own accounts, create your Islamic accounts, convert your social handles to propagate, inshallah, because it's a high time, dear sisters and brothers. You find so many people using this skill against the deen of Allah, right? So it is a high time that you all can use this, you and I can use this skill for the deen of Allah, inshallah. So for this true religion of Al-Islam, I want you all to use this skill, inshallah ta'ala. So make the content, make the videos, and let your content be the beacons of knowledge for others, inshallah. Let you be the beacon of knowledge for others, for the peoples around you, inshallah ta'ala. So with your content, you can just touch the heart of the people, right? You can be the source of hidayah for the people out there, inshallah ta'ala. So make sure you are making this skill as a sadqa jariyah for you. Hopefully you remember, while we were into this course, I used to stress on this concept that I want you all to make this skill as a sadqa jariyah for you. What does a sadqa jariyah mean? We already know that is a never-ending reward. Even after our death, dear sisters and brothers, we can utilize this things that are published throughout the internet or somewhere here and there. They actually will be the source of reward for us, right? Yes or no? Can you all just type in yes or no? For example, if you have created the Quranic content and it is being published here and there, and the people are gaining hidayah to that content through that content, then dear sisters and brothers, isn't it a beneficial thing for you even after your death? Yes, right? So this would be the sadqa jariyah, the continuous reward for you, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, we have learned how to utilize this for the sake of deen as well as dunya, inshallah, right? Each and every day I was giving you the points, how you can earn through the skills that you're learning. Every skill that you have learned, it is not a waste of time, okay? Logo making, logo designing, you can just write a gig there in the Fiverr or any application or wherever. You can just post that I can just edit the logos. I can just make what we say, you can make hundreds of things through this gigs. For example, yesterday itself, we learned video editing, right? Yesterday, the only one thing you can write, I can trim the videos and give it for you. Only this much will earn you a handsome income. For example, I can just crop the videos, 3-hour videos, and give you some of the content. This is the way you can earn, okay, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, I request you all to start practicing this skill after you are done with this course, inshallah. So when you attain such a level that you gain a confidence, start to earn, inshallah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, by now I hope that you all have gained the confidence. I want you all to start this journey with the name of Allah, inshallah, because we were into this journey with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Every day we started off by expecting the barakah in our affairs by His blessed name, right? Every day we were expecting barakah in our affairs by seeking blessings from Almighty Allah. We were seeking to increase in goodness with the blessed name of Allah, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, every day we were starting our classes with the name of Allah, saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear sisters and brothers, and today, dear students, dear sisters and brothers, we are heading on to the completion by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and telling Him that Alhamdulillahi alladhi bi ni'matihi tatimmu salihat, that it is by you, O Allah, that it was your favor, Allah. It was only by your favor that we were able to accomplish this, right? All praise and thanks are due to you, O Allah, by whose favor, by whose help we were able to accomplish this good deed. Isn't it, dear sisters and brothers? Isn't it without the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we couldn't even learn A of this course, right? Yes, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah bi ni'matihi tatimmu salihat. Alhamdulillah alladhi bi ni'matihi tatimmu salihat. All praise and thanks are only for Allah, only and only for Allah, by whose blessings, by whose favor, by whose favor we were able to accomplish this good deed, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So without Allah's help, we could even learn anything out of this, right? So alhamdulillah, 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 and alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Each and every day, we were asking Allah Subhanahu wa Taala through few of the du'as, right? We usually ask each and every day that Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafiya. Do you think that this ilm that you have gained is an ilman nafiya for you? Yes, it is. It is a form of ilm nafiya, right? What is it ilm nafiya, dear sisters and brothers? A knowledge that is of benefit, right? Every day we were asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, probably you have noted at the beginning of the session, I used to make the du'as that, oh Allah, Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafiya, and some of the du'as like, oh Allah, grant me benefit with what you have taught me, and teach me only the beneficial knowledge, right? Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wazidna ilman, increase me in knowledge. So alhamdulillah, with these du'as we were into the course, and alhamdulillah, we expect that we have learned an ilm nafiya in past 15 days, alhamdulillah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on to the course. Today we are going to have a quick recap on the entire journey that we were into. We were into this journey with a purpose. We were into this journey to convert our smart devices to be more productive with our smart devices, right? We were into this journey to be more productive with our smart devices. We were utilizing it to watch the content, to consume the content that was put up by the various creators, content creators. But inshallah, now we have learned how to content create by ourselves, right? Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So we were just into this journey to be more productive Muslim or a Muslimah. Alhamdulillah, and alhamdulillah, we have gained that goal. Just what do you have to do is you all have to practice the skill that you all have done. And alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, I would like to just quickly give you a quick recap summary of the entire course that we started off with from the day one, that is 8th of August, right? So dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to be more interactive now. I want you all to write in the chat box whatever we have learned till now, beginning from the day one. Can you all just start typing in the chat box? Let's keep this interactive, inshallah. Day one of the course, whatever we have learned, I want you all to type in the chat box. Bismillah. Can we all start with? This is a recap that we are going to make, inshallah. Very first today we had begun with something like, what is graphic designing, right? We learned what is the various things. What is graphic designing? Who can learn this? Why to learn this? What about the course details? Why was the Canva used? We learned what is the difference between free Canva and pro Canva. Can you all tell me what makes this course different from any other course that is being launched by any of the content creators? It is nothing but you are being provided with the pro software in hand that you can utilize it for your beneficiaries, and you can just make sure that you're using it to serve your client, provide service to your clients as well, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, we have learned how to even install the application. We started off from the scratch, and we started off how to sign up, how to even access the pro features. I have given you all the access to the pro features, and then we had begun with overviewing the home page of the Canva. Then we had begun with overviewing the editor page of the Canva, how to use the templates, how to use the styling, how to make use of the color theory, how to make use of the color wheel. What is the color wheel? What are the font combinations? What is the basic of graphic design? Probably all remember. Can you all just let me know what are the basics of the graphic designing? Basic principles of the graphic designing. Only 4 principles were discussed. Can you just mention to me on the final day of this course? Very first thing was alignment, right? Alignment, hierarchy, alignment, spacing, yes, and contrast, right? Color contrast, we have to align things perfectly. We have to make sure the hierarchy is followed. Something that should be the first thing to appear to the viewer should be very bolded up, right? Yes, the spacing should be maintained, the contrast, the color contrast should be maintained, the image palette should be taken into consideration, and more, right? Yes, alhamdulillah. So we also learned how to import the videos from the gallery, from our storage, from the media storage, how to draw your own designs, how to make use of the photos, how to make use of the Magic Studio. Then we started off the third of this course with the logo making, logo designing, with the various templates, with the various formats. This were done with the templates. These were done from the scratch. These were done from our entire creativity. We just put the things into account, and we just started off creating the logos, right? So some of the logos that we had created are here. These were created with elements, with the graphics. This was created with a typography wherein we had two texts, one behind, one in front, and midst we had added a shape, right? Yes. So even this was the something like making sure that we are going to give a cutout to the image, right? Probably you remember this is done using the cutout. This is the typography, and these were the design. These were the logos that we had designed. These were the cutouts, and some of the designs we had learned using the type craft and type gradient, right? Type crafting, something like this. Type gradient is something like this. This was using the curves. This was the type craft. This was type gradient. This was the type craft. We can craft our own text with our own in our own ways. Then we had learned how to create the logos in 3D, right? Hopefully you all found this topic very interesting. Hopefully, inshallah, because this thing, the 3D logo making, this would be your final homework, inshallah, the final project. You are going to have handle a final project wherein you have to make the 3D logos of this format. Remember the day 6, probably you all have to revise, and you have to make sure you are doing it again, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, we also learned how to build the brand, right? Starting from very basics to brand building, we have learned it all, alhamdulillah. We have learned how to make sure you are using the brand kit, right? Brand kit. How are you going to make the brand kit? First thing, you're writing the brand vision, then logos you're writing, then you're writing what color should be used for your brand. I probably showed you about the Zomato, right? I showed you a Zomato brand kit wherein they used only two colors, white and red color. Apart from this, they don't want any other colors. They have told that please make sure you are maintaining our design principle, our branding content. So you do not have to use anything apart from black and from red and white. So these are the things that the brand maintain, every brand's maintain, right? So for the logo designing, I already told you your logo should be very simple. It should maintain simplicity and more, right? So social media graphics were learned, alhamdulillah, in the social media graphics, the Afzalul Kalam, Afzalul Zikr. We have learned how we are going to edit the Quranic reminders, how we are going to edit the Quranic text into the video format, right? So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we have learned how to source the Quranic text, how to get the ayahs from the Quran, how to get the translations, how to get the Quranic ayah, MP3s, or the audios, how we are going to make the recitation videos we have learned. And some of these things were discussed, right? We just converted a single flyer into the video within seconds, right? So this is a excellent feature of the Canva that gives you a feature wherein you can just convert the designs within seconds into the videos, right? Just put the animated elements there and you can just convert it into the videos. That's all. And these are some of the designs that we had created during the classes, right? We have learned how to make it with just the text, with the fonts from the internet, or with the or just the fonts that we had taken, PNG fonts. Something like these were discussed, right? So alhamdulillah, all of these were discussed during the sessions, alhamdulillah. So hopefully you all found this very beneficial. We also learned how to make your own codes. Islamic reminders, do not sell your deen for this dunya. We had learned how to add a beautiful story to your content, how to tell your content, how to tell the story very beautifully, right? Yes, storytelling we have learned how to make sure you are exhibiting the content very excellently. See here, behind every smiling face, there is an untold story of sabr. There is a path here, there's a sabr here, there's something that is giving this photo, this flyer a story, right? It is telling you a story in a unique way. So alhamdulillah, we all have learned to do it in this way, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah, we have learned even how to draw these things, and also we have learned few more things like these, alhamdulillah. And we have learned this mock-ups, right? What is a mock-up, dear sisters and brothers? You are not at all a designer if you do not know how to create your own mock-ups, okay? Because remember, this mock-ups course is a separate course. This is a separate course. You have to pay around something around some high amount to just learn this mock-up course. Remember, you have provided for free. The mock-ups are provided for free in your Canva apps, and alhamdulillah, you can just go ahead with the mock-ups and create your own mock-ups. And alhamdulillah, just look into these designs. These were the mock-ups that we have created. Instagram feed mock-ups, this we had created. This were the mock-ups that we can just create within seconds, right? Okay, alhamdulillah. So these were some of the mock-ups, some of the designs. Totally together, we have created at least 100 of designs, dear sisters and brothers, together. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully, you all have done it along with me. So, dear sisters and brothers, then we have learned how to create the service flyers. Among these service flyers, above all, I just want you all to create one service flyer for yourself. Please make sure you're creating one service flyer. This one, graphic designing service flyer. I want it all done. Please type yes if you all are ready with your own graphic designing service flyer. Okay, what is the thing that you all have to do after today is once you're done with the class, you just have to add all of the services here. Logo designing, flyers, everything, course flyers, video editing, photo editing, put in all here inside the services. Okay, are you all listening? Please type in if you have done with this, if you are ready with this. I just want you all to type all of the things that are left behind. Okay, please type, please make sure you are making something for yourselves, inshallah. And make sure you're adding your own page names, your own contact numbers, contact information here. Okay, your own names. Or if you want to add your own, what we say, your own logos, then put it up. Okay, so you can add it your name and then present graphic designing service or provides graphic designing service. Why choosers? You can just write features, what you can give. You can give multiple revisions. You are giving affordable costing, pricing, or something like that. You can even mention the pricing here. What is your pricing? Okay, you can start single flyer with around rupee 300. If you're not that confident, if you want to take less amount, then start with the less amount itself, 100 rupee per flyer, or even you can go ahead with 3 flyers for just rupee 100 or something like that. Then when you just gain the level of confidence wherein you are getting the clients, more and more clients, then start increasing your prices, this way you can just gain an excellent amount of income, inshallah. So remember, dear sisters and brothers, these flyers where you can post it on your WhatsApp groups, family groups, so that your first thing that your relatives or someone around you can just contribute to and get your service done, get the service done, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, do not set back, and also do not hesitate to collect the reviews. Do not hesitate to collect the reviews. For example, if they tell you this thing I don't want it here, just look into that patiently. Do not feel like, no, I won't do this for you. No, please be patient and listen to their reviews and make the revisions to satisfy their need. Because remember, every time, dear sisters and brothers, everyone has their own creativity, everyone has their own way of thinking, correct? Your way of thinking would be something like, this is the best. My way of thinking would be, this is not something good. I think we could make this more better, right? So remember, you have to have a scope of revisions. Okay, you have to give some revisions to the flyers that you're giving to them, right? That you're providing to them. So remember, so you have to have lots of patience in this journey, inshallah, and also lots of time. You have to spend some of your time to just practice this skill, inshallah. So this one flyer, I just want you all to be ready with, inshallah. And then we have learned all of these things, alhamdulillah, how to make your own backgrounds, right? With the headers and footers. Presentations we have learned, right? Yes, sisters and brothers, these were some of the presentations that we had learned, alhamdulillah. These were excellently done by ourselves. We did not take the help of any templates. We just did it by ourselves, right? The documents, the resumes, we all have learned how to create the certificates, how to create the worksheets. This is a passive source of income that you all can head on to, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to make one book and just start with selling that, inshallah. Try it. I want you all to try this thing. Try this thing, inshallah. If you want, you can just sponsor that. Sponsor that. You can just put it on the Etsy or any platform, Amazon Kindle version or anywhere, and you can just sponsor that part, or you can just do something like, you can even put it on the WhatsApp groups or WhatsApp anywhere and just send the links to join to what we say, to purchase or something like that. Business cards, even you can generate a handsome amount of money by just this 2 pages of business cards, right? Probably you all have seen how I have shown you on the Fiverr application and more. Mockups we have generated for the business cards by ourselves. You can do it by yourselves, dear sisters and brothers, right? We have learned how to create the letterheads. Letterhead is something that any business requires, any entrepreneurs require. And menu, brochures, carousels we have learned. We have learned how to make your own business sale, banners, business flyers, animated ads. All of these were discussed. Around 35 plus business sales banners were created by ourselves, right? Alhamdulillah, 35 plus designs we have created here. Okay, these are the designs that we have created. Just look into these designs, dear sisters and brothers. All by ourselves we have created without making use of any templates, right? Hopefully you have understood this, how beautifully and how easily we can make sure we are doing this, right? Just look into the designs, dear sisters and brothers, how beautiful it is done. Correct? With the AI, with the platforms, with the cutout, with the change in the color palette, with the different labels, with different backgrounds, with different color palettes, with different color palettes again, with different color palettes again, with the different what we say backgrounds, with the different banners in hand, with different what we say color palettes again, delivery service. Just look into this. We had drawn this up, right? So beautifully. We also animated it in the ads format, and then we have projected it. This was a banner that we had created, and then we have created the event flyers, the wedding invitations, and more. T-shirt design, website designing. We had learned yesterday. Infographics. We have done magazines. We have learned this was something like the book design. And then yesterday we were learning about the event flyers that is being put up here. Inshallah, just a moment. It will be here. I just want you all to tune in, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to stay back till the end of the class, because today you're going to get so many hints to how to earn, and inshallah how to earn through these things, and inshallah you are going to get more information about the final day of the session, inshallah, final what we say final editing exam as well, inshallah. So some of these flyers that we had created in previous sessions are here. How to create your own wedding invitation invites only as in the form of the videos and more we have discussed. We also have learned how to create your own t-shirt designs, right? T-shirt designs like this, and put it as a mock-up and send it to your clients. We have learned all of it. Collabs were discussed in yesterday's class, and in yesterday's class we have learned entire video editing with Canva, right? Intro and outro videos were discussed. Something like how to add the videos inside the frame, how to add the logos here and there. It's quite easy to create the videos, right? So I just showed you. This is something like intro video. How we can just put up. There is intro video. Next would be the outro video. So this is an outro video. So in this way, you can just make sure you're making one intro, one outro video for your own YouTube channels, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, Alhamdulillah, we are done with the recap of entire course, right? Yes or no? Alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, now heading on to the day 15th of this course. Today, you're going to learn so many concepts. So do not forget to stay till the end of the session, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, today on the day 15th of this course, the final day of this course, the takmeel of this course, we are going to again learn with some important concepts of video editing, wherein you're going to learn how you're going to make animations, cartoon animations, how you're going to tell your stories very differently, inshallah. And again, we're going to touch these topics of YouTube thumbnail, how to create, and audio editing has already been discussed. Magic Studio you're going to learn. You're going to learn all of the apps on Canva, how you're going to utilize the apps on the Canva, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to be ready with the two devices, one for the live practice, one for watching up this class, inshallah ta'ala. Dear sisters and brothers, are you all ready? Come on, type in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Let's all begin with continuous practice into the session, after the session, and inshallah throughout this session. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Please type in Bismillah so that we can just begin. And one important thing, dear sisters and brothers, do not forget to stay back till the end of the session to get more knowledge, or to get more ideas about the final exams as well as the designing exam, inshallah, designing exam as well as the some of the tips and tricks to which you can earn, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, yesterday we were creating the video, right? YouTube video. So we can just go ahead with the same topic. Mobile video, if you want, you can just click on the mobile video. YouTube video, if you want, you can just go ahead with the video. So we'll just go ahead with the video itself, the video topic here. So we'll just start creating the video again, inshallah, because we were into the topic of video editing, and alhamdulillah, this is the final topic of the course, wherein you can just create the videos by yourselves very excellently, very excellently. So this is the video thing that is here, dear sisters and brothers. Yesterday I taught you how to create your own intros and outros. For example, I'll just take this take this one. Welcome to, for example, I want to put this up inside the what we say EDU-SITE. I want to put this up on the YouTube, then I can just start my video with welcome to EDU-SITE, and mid-second write whatever I want, and then at the last page would be the outro, wherein I'm just going to give my logo there, and I'm just telling you where you can just subscribe to my channel, where you can get me on or something like that. Okay, so this way you can just create intro and outro. That's all. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, this is the way you all can just start creating your own intro and outro. Select one intro and outro for your own channel, and you can just start creating your own content there. Fine, inshallah ta'ala. So Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was an intro. That the final would be the outro, and next you can just add your own videos in hand. Okay. So for example, okay. So now, inshallah, we are going to see some of the concepts wherein we're going to have different what we say aspects of editing, wherein you're going to learn different aspects of editing, inshallah. Okay, let this be the page. Okay. This is something like how you're going to create your own videos, intro, outro, and then that would be the that would suffice your this one, something like this. Welcome to EDU-SITE. Then you can just have a mid video that you want to create, and the edge you can just write the where you are. You can find it, or you can just write outro here, and you can just get some beautiful outros. Okay. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, this is done. So Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, now we are going to touch the topic. Start with the topic known as animation. Fine. Okay. Whenever you're having the content, yesterday probably some of the students didn't understand what is meant by I'll just delete this page. Okay. Yesterday didn't some of the students didn't have not understood how you're going to use the textual content with the timings. Okay, with the timings. So I just want to show you how you're going to make use of that. Right. So first thing, I just want to put a video behind. So we can just go ahead with some videos like crackers. Okay, let it be the crackers or fireworks. Fireworks. Let it be fireworks. Fireworks. Okay, so let me just go ahead with the videos, and I'll add a video, simple video of 12 seconds. Okay, let it be of 12 seconds to this, and I can replace it with a background, right? Set video as a background, something like this. When it is being played, it looks like this. Okay, so now, dear sisters and brothers, what I'll do is I'll just add the textual content. So textual content, I'm just going to show you how you're going to make use of the textual content in a way that you are going to set the timings. Okay, how you're going to set the timings of the textual content, because this is a very important concept, how to set the timings of the textual content. Fine. So now you can, I just want to go with the text, or there are the applications. Okay, I just want you all to go head on to the applications wherein you will just generate the text in very beautiful way. Okay, there are so many textual applications in hand, yes sisters and brothers. Just look here. Third one, text maker. Can you just click on it? Text maker, and open it up. Okay, you can make the text beautifully. You can just have a beautiful typography of the text with these applications in hand. Okay, for example, just selected whatever. For example, I take this red wala. Okay, and I'll just change the text what I want. Okay, congratulations. I'll type here congratulations. Okay, and I can even change the colors. I can change whatever I wish to. I can make it metallic text if you want. If I want, I can make it majestic text. Okay, if I want, I can make this text. Okay, this is all typography. Okay, but if you don't want typography, if you just want with the colors, you can go ahead with the colors and select your own colors. 3D depth which you want to give, which color you want to give, which shadow color you want to give, which outline color you want to give, which fill color you want to give, and just click on add to design. Okay, change it all and add to design. So this is how you are creating your own typography with the applications in hand. Okay, the application that we have used is text maker. Okay, these are the excellent applications that you all have in hand. Okay, remember, when you're using the Photoshop or something like that, you have to generate this each and every gradient by yourselves, or each and every type by yourselves. You have it all in the applications apps, and just make use of it, utilize it very excellently. If you want to change the fonts, you can change it. If you want to put the fonts into some other, if you want something else, do it all. You have it all here. Okay, you have it all here. If you want a letter spacing in between them, if you want lesser letter spacing between them, if you want line height to be more, something like this. If you want to change the font styling, something like this. Now add to the design. This is how you can add to the design. Within seconds, you can add it to the design. Click add to the design, and it is here on the design. That's all. Okay, hopefully you have understood how to make use of this text maker, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, let's just see the next one. Okay, I think it's being stuck. Can you all just give me 1 second, inshallah? I'll just get back. Okay. You know, the apps, when we use multiple times, it actually has a bit of lag. Okay, so make sure you are just having make sure you are just doing it with lots of patience, inshallah. Okay, one important thing, dear sisters and brothers, is you're doing it all online. Remember, you have to have a what strong connectivity, okay, strong internet connection, okay, so that you can do it with very ease, okay. So alhamdulillah, we have done this. So this congratulations is put up here. Now, how to adjust the timings of this? For example, I just want this to appear only for 5 seconds. So I can just go ahead and set the timing. How to do that? Click on it, click on three dot button and see the timing. Okay, show timing. Click on show timings. So it shows the timing of the text, and you just have to reduce this from this side. Okay, hopefully you have understood this. Yes or no? So I'll make it appear just for 5 seconds or 4 seconds, 4 seconds. Fine. So this is how. Now, if I want to give the animation to this, I can give it. Right, it appears into the both during the enter and exit, both on enter or just on exit. You can even give the animation to this text. Okay, one text is done. Now I just want another text to appear from 5th second. I can keep this on the timeline. I'll just go to the apps. I'll show you some other applications that will help you. Okay, instead of type text maker, I'll just go ahead with something called, okay, you have so many applications. I'll go with the type extrude. Okay, type extrude. Come on, click on it and open it up. You can just generate a beautiful 3D text with lots of depth here. Okay, hopefully you're doing it along with me. Come on, do it. It's very easy, quite easy to be done. Type extrude, type craft is done. We have just made sure that we have done it, and now we're taking type extrude in consideration. Okay, then what we'll do, we'll write congratulations upon completion. Okay, upon completion, just let this be from the type. Now we can just give the outline thickness, whatever you want thickness. Okay, extrude angle. Extrude is nothing but this thing, what we say, depth to this, how much depth you want, how much in what angle. Extrude length, for example, you want it till this much, you want the depth till this much, 100, 190 or something like that. You just can select it. You want to change the colors, you can change it very easily with much ease. For example, you can make this color yellowish color, this color something else, lightish blue, something like this. And just you have to click on add to design. Add to design. Okay, that's all. It will appear on your design within a moment. Now it is being added to the design. I just want you all to show the timings again and set the timings from 5th second to where? To, let me select, let me just do it with next 5 seconds. Understood? Hopefully you're understanding this. Okay, I'll just increase it on size. Okay, so easily, so beautifully. Okay. Now when I play this, just look here how it appeared. Congratulations. And then when this ends out, upon completion. Now for this upon completion, dear sisters and brothers, I can even give an animation. Pan. Okay, both an enter and exit. Something like this. Okay. Okay, if someone has mentioned text maker is not working. Why is it not working, dear sisters and brothers? Is your internet connectivity might not be that great. Okay, so it might be not working for that purpose, or other purpose would be that you will have the access to this, you have the access to this text maker, but because your internet connectivity might be slow, it might not be working. Fine, you can just go ahead again and do it after a while, inshallah. So congratulations upon completion. Then the third text I want to write something upon completion. You can even edit this thing. You can even edit these things. Which did we use? You can just multiple click on this and you can edit it. Just multiple click upon completion. I'll write off also here. OF off. Okay, and then you just have to update the element. That's all. See, it's that easy. Next, the third text I want to write here. Come on, go to the apps. I want to show another app that you can find very helpful. Okay, come on, let's see any text app. Text maker is done. Typecraft. Okay, typecraft was discussed on the very first, no, on very third day, right? Or while logo making, third or fourth day of the session, we have discussed how to make use of the typecraft. Let me just type the text. Okay, congratulations upon completion of design like a pro. Okay, now I'll just make sure I'm adding a beautiful design to this. Okay, I'll make a border width to this. Okay, border width is not required. If I want, I can just increase it in size. Okay, this is how I can typecraft. Now, for example, I can edit this shape very beautifully. Hopefully you all remember how to typecraft the things, right? You just have to carry this down. Okay, let me just go edit this. Okay, something like this. You can just craft your text by yourselves. That's all. Design like a pro. You can even add more depth with this. You can even convert this into something triangulish. I already told you that's very easy. If you want, you can add the borders. If you want an outline with this, you can even go ahead with that. Or you can just change the colors to your own wish, own will, whatever you want. Dear sisters and brothers, you have it all here. Colors you have can change. For example, these are not the ideal colors. We'll select something beautiful, purplish, something like this. Okay, let it be. And you just have to add the element to the design. Okay, once it's added, what you have to do, make sure you are setting the timing. From where to where? Now it should appear from this timing, 11 seconds to the end of this video, or to 11 seconds to 20 seconds if you wish to, wherever you want. For example, 20 seconds. Okay, I already told you how the text appears one after the another is the topic of this. Okay, it is the topic of this. So I told you it is not appearing one after the other. I'm making it to appear one after the other. This was the topic of the session, that you're going to set the timings of the test. You're going to set the timings of the text. Remember, dear sisters and brothers, I'm explaining to you again. This was explained in yesterday's class, okay? You just have to, no, you're not going to split it. You're just going to make sure you're moving this thing, the left and right. Move it. That's all. You're just aligning it perfectly like this. Move it. Can you just see me moving this? It's quite easy. It's that easy. Just move this thing, left side to right side. You just have to tightly press, move it. That's all. It will appear one after the another. That's all. Now, if you want to animate, let me just put some animations to this. Or something like, not the pan, let it be something like stomp animation. The stomp animation would be, okay, this would be excellent. Okay, now when I play this, dear sisters and brothers, look into the text that we are playing. If you want, I'll just increase it for you. Congratulations. 5 seconds. Upon completion of, I used all of the excellent type options, text options, design like a pro. Did you all like it? Can you all just create it by yourselves? I could have created it more better, but because I wanted to make sure that I'm using the 3 textual excellent text options, that are type extrude, text maker, and the third thing was used was typecraft. Okay, all of these things, 3 things I have used, and alhamdulillah, hopefully you all have understood how you're going to make use of this. And dear sisters and brothers, congratulations again for you all upon the completion of this course, Design Like a Pro, alhamdulillah. So this is how you're going to set the timings of the text. Okay, now dear sisters and brothers, let me just go ahead with another page. Bismillah. Come on, we are going to learn some important concept of animation. Okay, ready? Type ready. Type ready, because this is a very major, very excellent topic that you all will like, inshallah ta'ala. Come on. So you do not have a very high level of animation here, but you have an animation in which you can just get satisfactory results. Like you can just tell the stories from page to page or something like that. Okay, come on, do the work with me. What I'm doing, I just want you all to do with me. For example, I just want to create an animation wherein I just want to show I just want to create a story in which I just want to feel like, okay, what would be my topic? To be, okay, there's a person who is playing in the park. Okay, just the park is my topic. Okay, let me just go ahead with that. So I'll just select a park. Okay, I'll just write park here, right? So I'll see, and the graphics, what is a beautiful background. So can I take something beautiful? Okay, let me just have a beautiful park so that I can add more stuff to this. So my topic would be park. I'll take this park. Okay, now I'll make it as a background. Come on, do it along with me. It's a beautiful activity. I just want you all to learn some important concepts of animation. So this is being added to the background. Now, if you want, you can just convert it to the images background. Fine. Set images background. Fine. Now you can take more such things. For example, if you want to add more such things here, I'll just add this thing, seesaw thing here. Okay. And what more you can add to this picture is you can make sure you're adding some of the things to this. For example, yes, sisters and brothers, this is a park here. What do you imagine when you think of a park? Please type in. For example, come on, write the examples. Playing, right? Children playing. Let me just write playing. People walking, right? Even the walking, playing. You just have to go to the graphics. Now we are going to the topic known as animation. Okay, we are heading on to the topic known as animation. So I just want you all to do one simple activity with me. Okay, you just have to go to this filters, okay? Go to this filters and you just have to write, you just have to select this animated button, okay? Because you're just going to see everything that is animated, okay? Animated. For example, now you can just take this. In the park, these two people are playing what we say building blocks, probably. Yes, they are building up the blocks. Let me just put this here, somewhere here. Let it be smaller one. Okay. Then this person is playing badminton, right? Let me just add this single person here. Okay, these two kids are playing ball, playing with the ball. Okay, let me just place them here. Okay, if you want to change the background, probably this background is not suited for this thing that I'm doing currently. If you want to change the background later, we can do it. We'll do that later. Let's just do it for now. These two are again building the blocks. Okay, what more? What more can we add? Just see here, we have so many options that we can add. So this is the way you can just put up some animations into your story, some characters into your story, and make sure you're telling the story very beautifully. Okay, for example, this is playing with the basketball. Okay, let it be here. We just want more children playing because it's kind of a kid zone here. Okay. Okay, come on. We are just adding everything very animated in a very animated way. Yes, sisters and brothers. We'll just put this up somewhere here. Okay. Make sure you're making it making it seem like it gives more what we say more truth to the story that you're narrating. Okay, something like this. Okay, these are some of the animations that I've made. Now, if you want sun to be here, sun to be here, you can just write sun. Okay. Okay, for example, sun, animated sun. You can take the sunshine like this. You can just add this here. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, if you want an airplane to be moving here, you can just write airplane, airplane. Okay, come on, do it along with me. Let me see how you're finding this quite interesting to go with. Okay, then, like, yes, swing, walking. I can just add all of it. Okay, I'll just take an airplane that is moving. Remember, we have selected the animated options. Animated filter is selected. Okay, that's selected for a purpose because we want everything to show that it is moving, right? Okay, then what else I just want here? Walking, the person walking. Let me just go ahead with walking. Okay, remember, make sure you are typing the things that you want to put up here. Walking. So let me go to the graphics and see what person we want to make sure walking. Let me take this two people around. Let them walk from this place. Okay. So that let me give them some space. So let it be here, and let let these kids be somewhere here. Okay. So make sure the background is selected very beautifully, right? This background is not that great to show them walking, right? There is no path here. If you want, even you can even show the path, right? Yes. Even if you want, we'll just show with the path. We'll just click on the path. Okay, the path. I think this muddy road would be. I mean, this. Where is this road up with? Yeah, just select this path. Okay, so here, I think I can just. No, no, no. We cannot rotate this up. We'll see some good paths if we have it around. We want some path, right? To make them work. Or else we'll have to select a image with the path around it, right? We should have selected the background which had a path, right? So let's do that. So I think I want to delete delete this background. So I'll select another what we say park instead of this park. Okay, some good backgrounds with beautiful parks around. I think we need more space to it, right? Okay, this one is good. It has a beautiful path and more. So I'll just set image as background. Now we can just make sure we are adding the stuff here and there. Okay, this person is walking from here, and these are behind over here somewhere. We can just send them behind also. How to send them? We just can position them backward. Just here easily we can just position them, and even these people, I can just position them behind this tree somewhere here. Okay, let me position them. send backward. Okay, just backward. You cannot see them, so let me just place them somewhere here. Okay, these two kids are playing somewhere, sitting in the park. I can just mention them here. Okay, this looks very classy. Now, if you want, you can just add more to this, more stuff to this. Sun is over here. Even the what we say airplane is moving. I just want to show that airplane is moving from this place to that place. That would be my animation that I can make. Okay, this person is here playing with the tennis ball. Okay, now, dear sisters and brothers, what do I think? I can add more to this. If you want, you can add the grasses. If you want the swing, if you want the slide, if you want whatever. The slide is already here. You can go ahead with the swing probably, right? Swing if you want. Kids playing in the swing. If you want it all animated, you can even go ahead with the animated part. Animated. Select with the animated and just get back. If you want this person, this people here, something like this here, or something like paint wheel here, something like that, then you can even place that. For example, behind this if you want, and make sure you're removing the background and placing it behind it. Okay, so now, dear sisters and brothers, just the animation that you can give here is for the walking as well as airplane moving, right? Because we just have two things moving, and if you want even the bike to be moving here, you can even do that. But now, just bear with me. We are just showing you how you're going to animate things. Are you all ready? Bismillah. So now you all just have to go to something called as click on this one. For example, these two person are walking, right? So just you just have to click on animate button. Okay, animate button. Okay, for you, dear sisters and brothers, on tools, if you are with the smart devices, on tools, you will have a create an animation. Okay, create an animation. You just have to click on create an animation. Okay, so once you create an animation, now you can just assign the path to this. Okay, how to assign the path to this is you just have to start them up and towards the edge. For example, I selected the wrong thing here. I'll just stop it, delete the path. That's done. That's gone. You have to select proper things. For example, you are selecting this one. This person, animate, create animation. And now you just have to select them, tightly press them, give them a path. Can you just see I'm giving the path without lifting your hand? You have to give them a path. You can take them out of the screen. Take them out of the screen. This is how you tell the story. Okay, you can tell the story by you can add a voice narration to this, and you can say we were walking on the street, we were walking through the park, and next thing you can mention that we went to a what we say we went to a supermarket, we bought some things, and then you can just mention that we went to a forest wherein we have seen some of the animals moving around. You can even mention the animals. In this way, you can create your own story, you can create your own animation, and this is the level of animation that you can give. Fine. And one important thing is speed up. The speed, make sure you are lessening the speed. And one important thing, dear sisters and brothers, the movement styles. This movement style is like it's not very steady. So remember, you have to give a very steady path. Okay, remember, movement styles, you have to set this to steady, and then that's all. If you want to make sure this thing's rotating and all, this is not applicable for the person that are here, people that are here. So done. This is done. I'll show you with the airplane. I'll play it later. I'll show you with the airplane. You just have to click on animate button. Okay, create an animation. Okay, now where do you want this airplane to move? Press it. Okay, okay, I'm just giving it a path. I'm making it move outside of this picture. Done. It has entered the picture. It is moving out of the picture. It's not looking steady. Remember, movement style should be a bit steady. You can note the difference here. Just look into the speed also. If you want to increase the speed, you can increase the speed. If you want to decrease the speed, you can decrease the speed. And then you just have to click on done button. Okay. Now when I play this up, dear sisters and brothers, watch it very carefully. You can just narrate the story. I was walking to the park when I saw the people playing, children playing with the building blocks. I saw them playing with the playing on a swing or something like that. And then you can just stop the scene here. Okay, you can just stop the scene here. And then what you can do? What else you can do here with this, dear sisters and brothers? Okay, you can just stop. I'll just stop it till this second. Okay, now what I want to do, I'll just trim right. Trim right, or I'll just split the page and delete it. Split the page and delete this rest of the page. Delete the page. Now you can give another scene to this picture. Okay, now another page, I'll just add the page. Now we can just go ahead with some other things. For example, now what do you want to give? For example, you're walking on a street. You can just write street. Okay, you can write the street in like a rural street or the urban street, something like that as well. For example, I'll take the very first one. Okay, that image is background. Okay, then this 2%, the same people I can take. Okay, same people I can take. I can make them start from the where we say, I think it is in the what we say, recently selected. I'll just close this. I'll see if we have it in the recently selected. Yes, we have them both. Okay, now let them appear from walking on the street. Okay, now you can say the story, narrate the story. Come on. Now you're getting the animation. Then we were moving along with the pathway, wherein we found some of the wherein we found ourselves among the traffic or something like that, and make them move outside the scene. Okay, this is how you narrate your stories. You can make your own cartoons this way, dear sisters and brothers. Hopefully, you are understanding this, how beautifully you can do it, right? So, if you want to decrease the speed, you can decrease the speed. Now, if you want to give the bikes or where how the travel or something like bikes moving here and there, I'll just put bikes here. If you want the car moving, you can just make the car move here and there. Remember, animation you want, animated you want, and then you'll just head back. For example, the cycle was moving. You can just say there was a cycle, there was someone cycling. Okay, you can make him move at first, and then from after it has moved, you can just apply another one. I'll show you how you're going to set the timings for this. Come on, I'll just show you. Let him be outside. Now I want him, once they are somewhere here, I want this cycle to appear. Okay, so see how am I setting the timings? Okay, with this toggle up, with this toggle things, I'm setting the timings. Can you just see? You just have to click on elements and set the timings very beautifully. Once they are here, let the cycle appear into this straight, into the frame. Now let me animate, let me create the animation. I'll make sure the cycle is going on the path itself, for example, on the road itself. Okay, move it out of the screen. Done. Now you have to give a speed. Let it be a bit of slow speed. Let it be the steady movement. Fine. Now once I play this, dear sisters and brothers, you will find it awestruck. Just look here, look here. I'll play it up and show you how we're going to play. This play button. Okay, this is done. They have went along with the street, and then they are walking. They have come to this position, and then the cycle will appear. Okay, sorry, the animation was not given properly. The path was not designed properly. It is actually out of the street. Let me bring it back. Okay, let me bring it back. I didn't apply done button there. Okay, custom animation. Okay, you'll delete the path again. We'll start the path again. Okay, the path is here. It's going out of the scene. Okay, done. Now, if just apply done. But I think I did not give it a steady. Make sure you're giving a steady movement. And then when you play this, when it comes to the 3 second, the cycle will appear in and it will move out. Did you all like it? Okay, in this way, for example, it has left the crowd. For this position, it has left. Okay, so now how would you make another thing to appear? You just have to decrease this. Let it be till here itself. Okay, let it be gone. Okay, next what I want after this, I want I mean, for example, it is here, and I want something like car to get into the street, car. Okay, make sure, remember, you have to make sure you're taking the animated things itself. Okay, I want this car to appear, and it will move along the path once the cycle has left. Once the cycle has left. So from this, let me go to the animation, create an animation. Did you all like it? Can you all please type in yes or no? I just want to see you all typing yes. Are you all doing it along with me? It just needs some practice, that's all. You might find it a bit what we say difficult, but it will be very easy for you. See, they are walking at the 3rd second. Cycle has appeared. I didn't give the steady movement, so it's not looking that great. So remember to give the steady movement. Then the car has appeared. Then okay, this has moved. And the path I didn't make it move outside of the picture, so it's just standing there. Car. This way you can just animate things by yourselves, dear sisters and brothers. Did you all like it? Yes or no? For example, only this much is done. Okay. So you know, for example, when I tell the story, I wanted to tell the story that this people are two persons are walking. So you can just do one thing here. In between this plus, okay, in this between this plus, dear sisters and brothers, I mean between these 2 pages, you can apply the transitions. Okay, in the transitions you just apply something called as match and move. Okay, there's something called as match and move. Match and move, what does it do is it will take the characters into the account. It will place them somewhere. For example, I'll just play this up and show it for you. Just look here, they are moving out of this. It will make the thing appear there. For example, I'll show you. Where are they? Okay, somewhere here. Now come on, let me just play you. This this two, a boy and a girl are walking. They are over there, and then it will match and move them to the next place like this. Can you see? It's the AI generated, what we say, transition. Fine. This way you can just make sure you're moving. Another way you can just make another kind of animation, dear sisters and brothers. I'll show you with another thing. For example, this street itself. Okay, this street itself. I'll take another street. Let me just apply street here. Okay, okay. I'll take this street. Okay, I'll increase it here. Okay. You can even move the street. For example, instead of moving the person, you can move the street. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just place the street here. Okay, the two, where are those two? Where are those two? Let me just take those two because we are just caught up with these two persons, the story. Okay, so we'll just place them here. See, now to give the animation, what am I doing is I'm moving the background. I'll just animate and I'll create the animation with just the background. Just see it. I'll just move the background so that they'll reach the edge of the story. Okay, done. Okay, now I'll just play it up and show it for you. Sorry, TD portion, TD part, and done. Now I'll just play this up and show it for you how it looks. Come on. So now play. See here. What is it being done? It's like you're moving the people as well, right? You're just moving the street. So these are the types of animation that you all can go ahead with. You can even tell the story with the animals. This rabbit was here, this thing was here. He moved it across this one here, and all. Yes, sisters and brothers. Did you all like it? Can you all just mention to me yes or no? Okay, hopefully you will just tell your stories in your own ways, inshallah. So these are some of the ways that you all can generate. You can even add so many stuffs to this. For example, for this, if you want an honeybee here, honeybee moving here, let me just add a bee here. I'll show you something with a bee that you can learn to. For example, with the bee, I just want you something to be animated, right? For example, I'll take this animated kind of bee. Okay, I'll just put this bee somewhere here. Okay, it's on this tree. Okay, now how to animate this? I can just make the movement of path like this, let it go in the round manner, something like this, and move it out of the scene like this. And the path, remember, make it a steady and make sure you're adding the lesser speed to this, and done. So this way you can just play it around. For example, if I play this up, you'll just see how it is being moved. See here, hopefully I've understood this. If you want to add a cat to this view, if you want to add someone to this view, we can just generate it very beautifully, dear sisters and brothers. For example, you can just tell that today's weather condition was very excellent. I was moving to the scenery. You can just write scenery, beautiful scenery, painting or something like that. Scenery, you can just write scenery and just go ahead with that. We can even add sun to this. We can add something to this. You can just go ahead with the graphics and see. You can put up the what we say beautiful animals into this. You can tell the story in your own ways. This is how you can going to create the animations. Did you all like it? Yes or no? Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you all loved it, right? Alhamdulillah. So hope you all did it along with me, right? This is something called as animation, and Alhamdulillah, we have learned entire thing about the video editing. Animation was a very important concept that you all have to go through. Okay, the next thing, yes, sisters and brothers, is a YouTube thumbnail. For example, how to get the thumbnail is nothing but, for example, you're creating a content for something. For example, you're creating a travel video, travel vlog, or something like that. Thumbnail is nothing but the very first title that you're giving, right? Title that you're going to make it appear on the screen. So just select the YouTube thumbnail and you can just create a single thumbnail out of it. For example, thumbnails are here. For example, you can just take the thumbnails from this as well, or you can create it by yourself. For example, you are making a travel log and you are just creating a travel kind of thumbnail. For example, you have traveled to some place. Okay, let me just put it as a Paris. And you are creating a travel log for the Paris log. Okay, let me just put this Paris here. Okay, something that beautifully what you all can make is, let me just put it here. Okay, I'll just put it to the background, set images background. Okay, then I'll take it again. Okay, some of the trick, one trick I just want to show you how you can generate it very beautifully. I'm just making it appear again here. See what did I do? I just added dual images. Fine. Now what I'll do is I'll just go ahead with something called as edit image, remove the background. Edit image, background remover. What does background remover do? It will remove the sky or something like that and will just give me this thing. Now I'll just arrange this perfectly with this. Okay, done. Okay. Now what am I doing here, sisters and brothers, is I'll just take the text, add a text box. I'll add Paris to it. Paris log. Paris log. VLOG. Okay, some of the things that you all can do together. Paris log. Okay, you can just write by what and all, something like that. Okay, now we can just go ahead with some beautiful. I'll take this one, the boy and arrow. Okay, Paris log. You can make sure you're writing it here somewhere. Okay, Paris log somewhere here. Okay, then you can even give it effects like the outline effect or the halo effect, something like this. Shadow or the outline is better. Splice is better. Okay, splice is also good. Now you can just click on the three dot button and position it in such a way that you are just sending it backwards. Can you see what did we just do here? We send it behind it, behind this thing. How did we make this, dear sisters and brothers? We added two photos, the same dual photos. One is the Paris log, one is the thing that is here. The same photos, we just removed the background and we added the textual content behind it. That's all. Did you all like it? Yes, no? Kindly type in so that I understand. I'll get to it that you have understood it. Yes, this is something that you all can do. You can do it with the beautiful sceneries as well. It looks very good. Some of the things, this is something like type crafting, for example. If you want to even increase it, if you want to write single words here and there, you can even do that. Single words with single words. Okay. See here, it feels like it is behind the picture, behind the view, right? Paris log. So something like this. This way you can generate. Then you can just write the things like Paris log, and after that you can write whatever else by whoever is being hosted by, traveled by who, or something like that. And make sure the design should look like realistic, right? So this should not be there for that. So I'll just remove this P. This much from the P. P should be available here, right? From the vlog, V and all, yes is already visible. Okay, from G, let me just remove some of the parts. Okay, so this way you can just go ahead with beautiful Paris log or something like whatever you want to write. Okay, if you want to make the colors are not yet good, you can just select beautiful colors out of the image itself. So here, the image also you can do, the image also you can go ahead with. So this image looks good, this color looks good. Make sure you are adding the photo colors to the design. So this way you can just add your own this one. One more thing that you can just go ahead with is a beautiful textual content. Can we go ahead with apps now? We are done with all of the concepts of video editing, alhamdulillah. I just want you all to focus on something called as apps now. Okay, we're going ahead with apps. Okay, some of the apps, dear sisters and brothers, I just want to bring into a note. Okay, you have hundreds of apps, around hundreds of applications, remember that. So among them, you have some of the applications, some around 10, around 15 or something like that. Some of the application with I closed here. Just look here, I closed. Okay. This might be a question, why is it being closed? Because when you just open that app, they'll ask you for the sign in. Okay. When you open up, they'll ask you for the sign in, or if you want to generate some designs, they'll just give you two free design access. Then you have to pay for them, three free design access. So it's unnecessary for you because you have something better than them in the store that are free to use. Fine. So do not worry about something that you don't have access to. You can just go ahead with something that you have access to. You have hundreds of applications that you have access to. So this is a thing that I just wanted to mention to you because this was a doubt that was asked by most of my students. So alhamdulillah. Now let's just get back to the applications. We have excellent apps here, dear sisters and brothers. You will be stunned looking at these apps. Markups is already discussed. Hopefully you all know this. Image upscaler. What is image upscaler, dear sisters and brothers? For example, you have a very low quality image. Now you want to scale that image to a very high quality. Then you just have to go to the image upscaler and then just put the image on the screen. For example, I'll just go ahead with the gallery or upload. Come on, do it all. Do it all with me. Try it all with me, inshallah. I'll take one image of a Muslimah here or there, whatever. You can just go ahead. If you have high quality image, then that quality won't be made into high because if it's just a low quality image, only then you can convert it to the high quality. That's all. Okay, make sure you are having a. Okay, for example, this quality is low. No, it's actually high quality. But let me try with that itself. You just have to go to the app, select that app which you are going ahead with. For example, image upscaler. You can just go ahead with the image upscaler. You can upscale this. Yes, you can upscale this to the 8x. You can upscale the image 8x. You have it for the 8x. You have it for the 10x. You can even upscale this image to the high quality because you have a pro thing in hand. Just see here. This is something like this, and it has converted like this. Before and after. Look into the before and after. Yes, it has upscaled it. You can just replace it up. Can you just see the difference? Look into the retina there. Let's see, it has upscaled the image very excellently. It has given 8x of the image. Can you just see? Okay, this way your image can be upscaled. For example, if you think you have a very old image from your album or something like that, and if you want to upscale it, it will upscale you. And if you are, I told you these are the applications that you can use for what you can use for your sisters and brothers. Photo editing. If you are into the photo editing, you can just use these applications. Okay, and then something like image upscaler, AI music is everything. You can just develop AI music. Then colorize. If you want to colorize the text, for example, the same thing. For example, I think if you want the same thing, I'll take. If you want to colorize this image, you can just colorize it. It will add colors to this picture. That's all. That's a very excellent option. I don't have much time to just stop in here, dear sisters and brothers, so I'll just cancel it up. I want you all to try it. Okay. Come on. Next thing, and apps. Colorize is over. Logo maker. This is a thing that does not have any accuracy, so please don't go with it. Even the eyes out there, don't have to worry about it. Then we have something called as text maker. It's done. Typecraft is done. Hagen AI avatars. If you want avatars to speak, you can just go ahead with this. You can just make sure the avatars to speak. For example, you can select the avatars. You can select the person, male, female, whoever you want, and you can ask them to speak whatever you wish to. And remember, you have video credits left in Hagen. You have to sign in here. There is something like that and all. So just leave it out. Okay, leave it out. Leave it out. So if something that doesn't suit your need, just leave it out. Okay. So this is nothing but you can just make design. Make design, for example, with avatars. For example, whoever you want. Okay, you can take, or you can take this person. Okay, and then you just can select the view mode, something like this. If you want to add something like this, you can add the text and who you want to speak, and you can just generate the video. And remember, you have to sign in here. So if you don't want, leave it. Okay, if you don't want to take the risk of signing in again and there and something like that, leave it, because you have some other applications alternatives here. So don't look at something that you don't want to access or something like that. And then you have something like DID presenters. This is also the same thing. AI presenters. You have the AI presenters, the videos you can put up. There are the people there for the pro version. Everything is accessible for the pro version. You can access all of it. You can just go ahead and type in what do you want them to say. Congratulations upon completion of design like a pro. This person will tell that what you want to make them to speak. It will beautifully synchronize, lip synchronize, and tell it. Okay, it is very excellent, dear sisters and brothers. If you are shy to put our own videos on somewhere here and there, you can just make sure these things tell the things that you want to. Okay, you can upload the audio, or you can add the audio here, and you can generate it. And here, one credit is just one credit is there. You can just generate one video, one such video. So these are the things that don't give much credits, because these are applications that are very highly what we say high what we say the cost. They are the high cost applications, so they don't actually give the access. So you just have to sign into them, and then you have to get into them. Okay, if you want, you just can sign in through this, and you can just gain the credits. Okay, then sound draw is there. You can increase and decrease the sound wave wherever you want. You have image generation. Again, it is an image generation. You have Imagen. Okay, Imagen. In image generation, you can even do the cartoonify or something like that. Okay, some of the cartoonify are closed. You might ask, oh, so where do I get those? You'll get it in another application. Don't worry, you'll get it here in the Imagen. Okay, for example, if you want to generate the images in which way, you can just generate it yourself. Okay, so in this way, it is something like Magic Media. Okay, then I'll show you some of the important things that you all deep reel videos. Probably you know the deep reel AI videos, very what we say, it is high cost thing that you can access. It's here for you to access. Okay, you have almost, I think you have the credits here for free. You can just go ahead here. You just have to connect it also. You have to connect to the account. I mean, you just have to sign in there and you have to connect it. Okay, then you have something like job and resume. This will help you if you want to create your own resume or something like that. Okay, you just have to mention your what we say credentials. I mean, whatever you want to mention there, and this will help you to create your own resume. And this one, patterned AI. If you are, for example, for activities or something like that, if you want to create a pattern, then this will help you. How much patterns, how many patterns, what elements, what colors, and something like that. And then, come on, dear sisters and brothers, these are all very, very, very excellent to go with. Okay, I'll show you something called as translators here. If you want to translate, you can translate it. Okay, if you want AI voiceover applications are here and there, you can just go ahead with that. And slide generation, dear sisters and brothers, this is an excellent AI. I'll just show you one set. For example, I'll just show you. I want a slide generation for slides. For example, I want something for the Tawheed. Okay, just this thing comes in my mind. I just put Tawheed. I need 5 slides with whichever color I'll tell this color and generate the slides. Within a moment, it will generate me 5 slides with the topics that I can add on the presentation. Okay, slide generation is excellent for the presentation making. Okay, you can just go ahead with slide generation if you wish to. Okay, it takes time, so I just don't want to waste my time here. Can you just do it along? Do it and tell me the results. How are you getting the results? It gives you the perfect results, inshallah. Okay, let me wait, or else just see Tawheed, the foundation of Islam. Understand the core belief of the monotheism. Introduction to the Tawheed. It is second page. It has given you. Third page. It has given you categories of Tawheed. Asma, Sifat, Asma. What we say? Asma, Sifat, Tawheed, Rububiyyah, Tawheed, Uluhiyyah. Subhanallah. And the significance of Tawheed in Islam. Why is Tawheed important? Subhanallah. Dear sisters and brothers, did you all like it? Yes, you all can just do this all along. Whichever topic you want, you can just write it here and generate the slides. This is free of cost. You can generate hundreds of slides here. Fine. If you write 100 slides you want, 100 slides you can generate. Fine. How much ever slides you want, you can generate with this slide generation application. Did you all like it? Yes or no? Please give a thumbs up there, inshallah. Okay, some more important things. Colorize is already over. Okay, let me just head on to the important things instead of wasting my time. Background eraser is there. You can go ahead with that. But we have our own background eraser. We don't need anything extra. And then image animation, if you want to give animation to the images. And also, dear sisters and brothers, there are some of the applications like Canva block creation, border creation, grid creation, wave creations. Okay, you can just go ahead with all of these and just go create your own waves like this, something waves, wavy kind of gradient or something like that. That will be very helpful. Wave patterns if you want in the picture. Okay, please make sure you're using all of this. Okay, use it when you're into this journey, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, you have hundreds of applications in hand. Come on, try it. Try whatever you find excellent with. Some of the applications that are excellent, yes, sisters and brothers, I'll just tell you. Those are something like type gradient, type craft, type extrude, enhancer, colorize, frame maker, easy reflections is already done, font frames, magic morph. Magic morph is also excellent. You can go ahead with that. Cyber avatars, and also, yes, sisters and brothers, something like type extrude, something like tracer is also there, text maker is there, and the choppy crop is there, cropping thing is there, facelift is there. See whatever things you have. Indian voiceover is there if you want an Indian voiceover. Type cut if you want. For example, if you want a frame inside this, if you want to make cuts inside this, for example, just look here, good vibes are here. And this, if you want to make sure you are giving the cuts, or if you want to add what we say, the photo behind this. Okay, photo behind a textual content. For example, I'll just show you. For example, there is a sale somewhere and you want to add a photo behind this, then this is the way you can go in with sale. I'll just write, okay, sale. These fonts are all okay. You can just choose the background image. Choose the background image. You can choose it from the file. For example, for the sale, I'll just add this one, this car. Okay, just look into this. It will actually add the, okay, it's uploading the image. It's taking time. Let it get uploaded. Let it get uploaded. It's almost 90% done. See here. Behind the sale, your car has appeared. Did you all like it? This is an excellent type cutout. Okay, it's nothing but you are adding an image behind the background. Okay, the image was the PNG, so it's not taking it excellently. You just have to add it to the design and you will get it there. Fine. So this way you all can generate your own kind of text that you want. Fine. So these and all are the excellent applications in hand. Hundreds of applications you have in hand. You can just start creating. These are all the free applications that you all have. Remember, and you just can create very, very excellently with all of the applications in hand, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are done with the sessions. Whatever the topics I wanted, alhamdulillah, we have cleared it all. Photo editing, today I just wanted to show you about the video editing. Subtitles making is already done. Yesterday I told you how you can just add the subtitles to the videos. Animations is done. YouTube thumbnails is done. Intro auto videos is done. Alhamdulillah. And also, I think sticker making is not done. How to make the stickers in the WhatsApp? Do you all know that? I'll just head on to something. Okay, just a moment, inshallah. I'll take any chat, for example. Okay. Just a moment, inshallah. Okay. Yes, sisters and brothers. For example, if I want, okay, I want to generate the stickers. How to generate the stickers? Just look into this. I just want to click here. Okay. I'll just click here. Fine. Okay, I'll increase it. So here, over here, dear sisters and brothers, you have something called as create button in the WhatsApp. Create button. Fine. What you have to do is you just have to save the image in the PNG format, fine. You just have to click on the create button, okay. Now you just have to take whatever you want to be put it up as a sticker. For example, of the Canva images. So I'll just take the logo itself, my logo itself. Let me just take the logo of this coffee cafe bar, okay. I'll just click on it. And there are two images that are being put up here. You just have to select the uh, first button here, okay. Please try this sticker making, this one, okay. See, done. You just have to post it up. That's all. See, it's over here. That's all. Okay. Now, if you want another one, for example, remember you have to generate it using the Canva with the background images removed, with the background removed. So how do you create that? You just have to click create it. That's all. Create background image removed. I mean, the background should not be there, and you'll just select the image that you want. For example, I'll select this EDU-SITE. Okay, done. You just have to click on the very first one, and it will give you a big bit of what we say backgrounds to it, so it doesn't look that great. So make sure you're adding without the what we say outline. It also gives outline to it, so don't add an outline to that. That's all. Alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, hopefully you all love this. I mean the course, entire course, inshallah ta'ala. Hopefully you all enjoyed the process of learning. Hopefully, you all learned it all, inshallah ta'ala. So here, everything that is being here, that is put up here, we have covered it all, alhamdulillah. We have covered it all, website making, everything, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So, alhamdulillah, towards the end of the session, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to accept some reviews from you. How did you find this course so far? Can you all just mention to me in the chat box? I just want you all to mention to me in the comments of the YouTube, as well as the, inshallah, today I'll open the group so that you can just send your reviews, so that we'll just include your reviews in the upcoming videos that we are going to make for the upcoming students, inshallah ta'ala. Your reviews will be collected and inshallah will be put up for the students to watch, inshallah. So make sure you're adding a review to the course. And just, dear sisters and brothers, just want to ask you, dear sisters and brothers, how well do you recommend this course to someone? If you want, kindly give me the stars, 5-star among 1 to 5. How well do you recommend this course to someone? Okay, hopefully, inshallah ta'ala, you would recommend this course to your siblings or someone in the family, inshallah ta'ala. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was all about the Canva mastery course. Probably, you remember, even the 15 days probably for it were short to cover this, to give justice to this course, right? Because remember, some of the content creators, what do they do is they just launch one webinar, they take handsome amount of money, and they say that entire Canva they'll explain. Never can they explain these things, dear sisters and brothers. Remember that, because this is a very vast concept. It actually needs much of your time, much of your what we say, much of your time to learn the skills, right? So, alhamdulillah, I think I have fulfilled the requirements of this course, alhamdulillah. Hopefully, and I pray that may Allah make me fulfill the requirements that I had to go give up with this course, alhamdulillah. Dear sisters and brothers, so this would be the homework for you all, inshallah ta'ala. You just have to edit an entire video in which you are going to add all of the designs together, and you're just going to submit it together, inshallah, so that I can just put it up on our YouTube channel, inshallah. And if you have any doubts, anytime, you can just ping me, inshallah. I'll help you throughout. Do not worry, inshallah ta'ala. And dear sisters and brothers, I'll be there for you throughout your journey of editing, inshallah. Whenever you want to get back to me, you can just get back, and if you are having any clients, for example, and you are finding it difficult to deal with them, you can just get back to me, ask for my help. How should I deal with them? How anything and everything, inshallah, I'll be there in your journey towards designing, inshallah. So one important information about the final editing exam would be that you all have to create I already told 3D design you have to create, and inshallah I'll tell you the topic also. It will be told in the class, do not worry. Told after the class, it will be told after the class, inshallah, do not worry. And certificate of part of completion will be given to you all, inshallah, once you submit the final designing homework. And remember, to be eligible for the certification, you must attend all of the 15 classes. All of the 15 polls should be put up. And dear sisters and brothers, to get the certification, you must have at least submitted 10 homeworks. You have 13 homeworks in hand. You have to at least submit 10 homeworks to get the certification, inshallah. So now The major frequently asked question, inshallah, I'm just going to approach now. It is how to earn using the skill with Canva, using all of the skills that you have learned, using the skills that you have learned with Canva, how you are going to earn. Very first thing, the freelancing. I have already touched this topic every time in the class. How are you going to touch this? How are you going to earn is nothing but using the freelancing. How are you going to do that is nothing but you have to mention your gigs, whatever animation if you want, or whatever trimming you want, splitting the videos if you want to edit the videos, even the background remover you can mention. I can remove the background of the videos and put it to somewhere else. Okay, even that gig you can mention on the Upwork, the Fiverr application. You can mention it on the freelancer.com. There are so many freelancing applications in hand. You can just go ahead with that. Remember, at least 12,000, 10,000 people are earning through this Canva software. You can write the gigs on the Fiverr application. Just see here, I already told you how much are they earning, right? Have you seen this? Just look into the designs. Rupee 1,000 for single design. I can create a design using the Canva, rupees 1,300. You can just go ahead with these applications and start freelancing. Write your gigs, develop a strong portfolio. Remember to start from a low grade, start from around 400 rupee or 300 rupee or something like that. Then increase once you get the clients. See here, 800 clients they have got. Then you just have to increase your amount. See, 1,000 clients they have got. Now they have increased their pay to 6,000 rupees. Okay, so you just can increase it in your own ways. Okay, once you start getting the clients, you just have to start increasing your prices. That's all. And next thing that you can do is you can work for the brands and the content creators, dear sisters and brothers. How are you going to work for the brands, dear sisters and brothers? There's nothing but you just have to approach them, or if they approach you, you just have to work for them. What I do is, I already told you, the service flyer, the service flyer, I actually posted it. I actually posted it, sponsored it up. Okay, the same, the photo editing service flyer, the graphic designing service flyer, sponsored it here and there. You'll be approached with the brands. Now if it is not a big brand, you will be approached with small brands. For example, I was approached by 4 to 5 YouTube creators. I'm making the YouTube videos for them. I'm making the social media graphics for them. This way you get approached. Okay, you have to post yourself. I mean, you have to post about your skill here and there, right? To get the clients, you have to post about your skills, right? So make an ad and put it here and there. Make a Facebook ad, make a WhatsApp ad, or Instagram ad, and put it here and there. Okay, so next time how you're going to do that is create and sell the templates. You can create your own templates and sell it on the Canva using the Canva creators page. Okay, and also you can create the templates and sell it on the Etsy. You know that you can just put that this template is for sale, and you can just make a PDF, and in that Canva link you have to put, and then you can sell it on the Etsy also. You can sell the templates, you can sell the worksheets, you can sell your own books that you have designed with Canva, dear sisters and brothers. And also, dear sisters and brothers, you can create your own content. How to create your own content? We already discussed. Every day of the class was content creation, right? So alhamdulillah, you can create your own content. You can put it on the YouTube, you can put it on the Instagram, monetize your channels, monetize YouTube channel, monetize your Instagram channel, and you can even gain the sponsorship once you have reached high level of what we say the views or something like that. You get the sponsors. So you can just go ahead with all of these. You can launch your own courses as well, but dear sisters and brothers, I do not recommend it for you. After into the designing journey for around 10 to 15 years, I have launched my own course so that it can benefit you all. I have launched a course with an intention that the skill that I have learned can benefit everyone here and there with a pro application on hand, with the pro softwares on hand. I have provided, alhamdulillah, I have provided various things for you, inshallah, so that you can just get into this designing journey with much preparation in hand, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, you all have learned to design like a pro with this mastery course, and alhamdulillah, hopefully you all will design like a pro in the future and provide your services excellently to your clients, inshallah ta'ala. And also these are the course details. For example, the courses on the Udemy or some other sites are available just for rupee 3,000. They are just putting up the lecture videos there. That 216-hour lecture video, only 3,000 they have put up. Just look into the Canva mastery course details that are being put up here and there. And yes, sisters and brothers, you can start on your own. How to earn? You can start on your own. You can just write on the social media sites that you are a graphic designer. You can put it up here and there. If you are looking for a graphic designer, I'm here. You can just provide a service in that way, or you can put it on the WhatsApp groups. Okay, even I had at the first I had promoted it on the WhatsApp groups, like I'm a graphic designer, and then I got a handsome amount of client. Now it's a word of mouth. Okay, in my locality I'm generating the flyers in different ways for the various supermarkets, for the various outlets, for the shops, for the mobile outlets. For excellent, it's an excellent option that you all can have, your sisters and brothers. For the Jamiyat groups, I'm developing some of the banners and something like that. For the events banner, I'm generating. For various purposes, I'm generating. And alhamdulillah, you all can do this very easily, very efficiently, dear sisters and brothers. Inshallah, with a spirit, inshallah, I just want you all to do it for one, do something for yourself for the software. You have a pro thing in hand, you all can start designing like a pro now. So some of the flyers that you can generate for yourself, professional photo editing service, I can do flyer editing service, one day delivery, within 1 hour I can develop a professional video editing service I can do. I can just provide what you can do, trimming I can do, cropping I can do, I can extract the audios and give it for you. Even this is a separate gig, you can go and mention it on the Fiverr, extracting the audios from a video, I can separate the audios and give it to you, something like that, okay? All of it. And one important thing, do not settle with what you see with your terms. Do not settle down with your terms. Do not set back. Do not be very, what we say, lenient with your terms. Do not be lenient with your terms. Make sure you're adding your terms there. Music free editing, and also I add some terms like without the faceless video editing, okay? So these are the things that you have to put up. Music free editing, without music we are going to edit, something like that. Make sure you're editing the halal content through the things that you're mentioning. So one thing, do not be lenient with your, what we say, with your terms, okay? Do not be lenient with your terms. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, above all, the seventh method, how to earn, I would like to show you, let me show you what is the best of all the earnings that anyone can earn. It is by, come on, type in, earning your akhirah, right? You can earn your akhirah through the skill that you have learned. How we can do that? You can volunteer, you can provide your service for free for the various YouTube channels. I have been volunteering for the various YouTube channels. I already told you. So the channels like Your Sister in Islam, some of the channels like what we say, Durul Quran, I'm volunteering for free. Some reminder after reminder, I'm volunteering. You can just volunteer the skill for the sake of Allah for free, so that your content reaches the audience and you gain the reward. That's all. That's all is your intention, and you can just volunteer your skill. Whenever you get back to the YouTube and see, oh, this content has reached 10 million views, and I have designed that content, that would be actually an inspiration for others out there as well as you out there, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, remember, you can volunteer your skill for the sake of Allah and gain high amount of rewards, inshallah ta'ala. And this is the thing I want to collect, dear sisters and brothers. You can just share your reviews, whatever the reviews you want. You can share positive reviews, whatever feedback you want to give, you can just give it in the groups or inshallah in the chat box. Remember, you can just give it in the comment section of the YouTube channel as well, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, there's a quick notification about the upcoming course. The same Design Like a Pro course will be launched exactly on the September 3rd, inshallah ta'ala. I just want you all to convey a word from me to your near and dear ones. Send it to your friends and relatives so that they can join, they can benefit from this excellent course. If you have found this excellent, how well, if you recommend this course, if you want to recommend this course to someone, just recommend it, dear sisters and brothers. I just want to collect a review. How well do you recommend this course to someone? You can just give it around 1 to 5 stars. You can just let me know what would you what would you start this up as, inshallah. I just want to complete this journey, end this session, end this entire course with a short dua. Allah, make this ilm that we have learned as the most beneficial knowledge that we have learned. Allah, help us or assist us to serve your deen through the ilm that we have learned. Allah, help us to master the skill in a way that it proves to be ilm and nafiya for us. I mean, may Allah forgive us. Allah forgive me if I was unable to give this course its due haqq. Allah forgive me if I was not able to give this course its due haqq. I mean, may Allah make this skill as a best form of sadaqah jariyah for us. May Allah make this skill, may Allah make my students as a best sadaqah jariyah for me, so that they can utilize this skill for the sake of Allah. May Allah help us to gain rewards in multiple folds with the skills, inshallah ta'ala. Ameen summa ameen. May Allah help us to gain multiple rewards and multiple folds, inshallah ta'ala, with the skill that we have learned. Yes, sisters and brothers, thank you all. Thank you all again. Thank you all for giving time. Thank you all for bearing me for past 13 days. Forgive me if I wasn't able to give this course's due haqq, and forgive me if you found me not giving it its due haqq. And yes, sisters and brothers, thank you all for bearing me for past 15 days. Alhamdulillah. So every beautiful things have to end. So alhamdulillah, this end should be a beginning to a new journey, right? Inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, I wish you all I wish you all to touch the hearts of the people through the editing, to whatever you are going to edit in future, inshallah. You have learned how to tell, you have learned how to tell the stories in different ways, right? So alhamdulillah, tell the stories in very touching way, inshallah. So keep creating, keep experimenting with the skill, keep telling the stories in different ways with your content, inshallah ta'ala. So I wish you all to start just creating, inshallah. Start creating, start experimenting the skill, inshallah. Thank you all. Thank you all again for being a part of this journey. May you all gain a great experience through the skill, inshallah ta'ala. May you all have a beautiful editing experience in the future, and may all be ready for the future endeavors, inshallah ta'ala. Thank you again, your sisters and brothers, for bearing me for past 15 days, and alhamdulillah, with a heavy heart, I just want to conclude this session with the name of Allah. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakumullah khairan, my dear brothers and sisters here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera.